Oh my god, man. What the hell? What the hell? Hi guys, and yes, last night we had WWE Money in the Bank. And yes, I've got to say, quite a weird show. Very mixed, I'd say. I'd say a very mixed reactions to Money in the Bank. I thought it was fun. There was a few good matches, a few very good matches, particularly towards the end of the show. But I thought the first half of the show wasn't great. But anyway, so I've got 12 matches to talk about. Let's get to it. So first match, pre-show, we had the Usos going up against Daniel Bryan and Rowan. Yes, the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. It was fine. It was 11 minutes. There was nothing bragging about. It was a solid enough tag team match. But yeah, the Usos won. The Usos won, and I was thought, oh shit, are they tag team champions again? But then I thought, oh no, it's not for the tag team belts. And I was like, well, they didn't make that very clear, did they? I could have sworn they said this was for the SmackDown Live Tag Team belts. And the crowd went, yeah, and popped. But I think when they realised the belts went on the line, they just went, oh. And yeah, we just see Rowan and Bryan walking away with the belts. I'm like, why didn't you just let Bryan and Rowan win? Way to kind of make your tag team champs look shit, losing in a non-tag team title match. I didn't. Whatever. I honestly don't care enough to talk more about it. So yeah, that was that. On to the match which kicked off the whole show pretty much. Yes, we had a women's Money in the Bank ladder match for the women's championship contract. We had Bayley, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Ember Moon, Mandy Rose, Naomi, Natalya, and Nikki Cross. Of course, she took Alexa Bliss's place because of a concussion. So, and yeah, it wasn't great. It had a few good spots, I'm not going to lie, but there were a few times it looked a bit botchy. It looked like it hadn't quite rehearsed for the spots. Some of them didn't look as well as it did. It was a bit sloppy in some parts, and yeah, it was only 13 and a half minutes, which I think is too short. You know, a Money in the Bank ladder match minimum should be like 16, 15, 17 minutes minimum. So I think it was a few minutes too short. There were a few good spots. Ember Moon hitting that took dark eclipse off the ladder outside the ring. That was pretty cool. Nikki Cross looked great in the beginning of the match, doing all that crazy stuff. Mandy Rose looked like she nearly won it, didn't she? With Sonya Deville, she was helping her up the ladder, and then grab it. But Bayley was like, nope. And yeah, and then Bayley won. Yeah, and I thought that was a good way to good choice. Honestly, she was one of my picks, Bayley and Mandy Rose. And I thought, yeah, but Bayley was a good choice to win, and yeah, the crowd popped. Bayley or Ember Moon or Mandy Rose would have been good picks, but yeah, Bayley won, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, fair enough. The match wasn't great, but yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, and then on to a singles match for the WWE United States Championship. Yeah, Samoa Joe defending his belt up against Rey Mysterio. Oh. So yeah, this pissed me off. Well, I'm not going to rant. I can't be asked. So yeah, Samoa Joe. Yeah, he got. Oh god, it was only a minute and a half the match. He got roll up pinned. And Ray got the pin, even though Joe's shoulder was off the mat very clearly. It was like, there's the mat and here's Joe's shoulder. 1, 2, 3, and Joe was like, I was like, what the fuck? That wasn't a pin. The ref was right next to Joe's shoulder. I know it's not a botch. I know it was an angle played into the match. At first I thought it was a botch because Joe got his nose cut, or his nose was bleeding, but I thought no, it wasn't a botch. That was an actual angle part of the match, just to make Joe go all angry after the match. And Joe was like, I swear to God, how many times has Joe been roll up pinned now? And he's like, I'm sick of it. Fucking sick of it. And yeah, Ray's the champion. And Joe was like that. And then Dominic's celebrating with Ray. But then Joe comes back in and starts beating the shit out of Ray. Hits him with 3 Uranagis. And Dominic's like, no, Joe, stop. And Joe's like, I'm bleeding, looking all pissed. And I don't fucking blame him. So I know it was an angle. It was part of the match. And yeah, what a shit way for Samoa Joe's US title reign to end. What a shit. I know he had 2 defenses where he beat Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania and Fastlane. So he had 2 defenses. He had it for about 67 days, which is a good reign, but you know, what a shit way to end Joe's title when he could have held it for a bit longer. And yeah, now Rey's champion, and then Rey Mysterio is a Grand Slam champion, of course. But I fully assume we're going to get a rematch, probably. But no, I don't even care at this point. Just Joe, just please move up the card. You're much better than the US Championship anyway. So Joe, please just maybe go up to a higher feud somewhere else now, because I just don't care. But yeah, we're going to continue this feud, aren't we? And we're probably going to see Dominic beat up Joe at some point, aren't we? Oh my fucking god. Had a steel cage match. Yes, Shane McMahon up against The Miz. And it was good. It was about 13 minutes. It was a solid match. Could have been a bit longer with a few more spots, but it was fun. It was fun. Miz was dominating most of the match, but Shane obviously did get a few hits in there. But yeah, the way the match ended was a bit silly. So yeah, it looked the move at the top of the cage, and it looks like Miz is about to hit a suplex off this back into the ring. I was like, oh shit, that's gonna look awesome, but he couldn't get Shane, and Shane's like, then Shane's t-shirt comes off and he just falls off. Whee! And he hits the bottom, and Shane wins. And Miz is like, so Shane wins again. That was surprising. I really thought Miz was gonna get a win back after losing at WrestleMania, but yeah, okay, bit of a weird way to end the match, but Shane wins again? Poor Miz, but I don't know if they're going to continue this feud or not, but come on, give Miz a win. Having him get beat twice now by Shane's a bit embarrassing, so even though it was a fluky finish with Shane just falling through his t-shirt, but still, yeah, it was a fine match, but nothing to brag home about. Yeah, fair enough. Shane wins. I'm sure this feud's going to continue anyway, so. Then on to the next match. We had a singles match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Yes, Tony Nese defending his belt up against Arya Daivari. And yeah, I gotta say, I felt bad for these two guys because the crowd could not care less. They were chanting boring at one point, fucking dickheads. It was just dead. And I honestly thought this was an entertaining match. It was a solid 10-minute match. And, I mean, this is a cruiserweight match on the main card for a start. When's the last time that happened? It's usually on the pre-show. And this was a solid 10-minute match. And the crowd just didn't give a shit. And I felt they were pulling off some really good spots, both guys. And the crowd were just like, yeah, cool. Wow. This is... fuck off. Fans annoy me in this match. These two are giving everything they've got. I know it's only the cruiserweight division. You don't give a shit. You're all fucking power hungry little idiots. You know, you want to follow all the big guys. You want to cheer all the big guys. God forbid you want to cheer someone who's a bit. Sorry, I'm a bit right about the audience here, but yeah, it just annoyed me. And yeah, Tony Nese won at the end in a very, very good way. Good would win. And the crowd were just like, yeah, cool. Fuck off, stupid fucking crowd, honestly. It annoys me that match, because that was a good match, and the crowd didn't give a shit, because, you know, they're all dickheads thinking they don't give a shit about the Cruiserweight division. Dickheads. Yes, the first of Becky Lynch's title defences, where she went up against Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship, and, it was fine. It was only 8 minutes, but I've got to say, Becky looked a bit sloppy in this match. I think there was a bit of a botch with the ref. Previously said this was like the third ref botch of the night, because the ref botched in Shane and Miz's match too. When Shane went for a rope and he got counted as a rope, but you don't get that in a steel cage match. And of course with the Samoa Joe match, and I think we had one here too with Lacey Evans, where everyone's saying she should have won or something. I don't know what happened. I wasn't paying much attention, but yeah, I thought Lacey Evans actually looked better than Becky Lynch in this match in terms of wrestling. And Becky looked a bit sloppy. And I don't know, man. I love Becky, but she looked a bit sloppy in this match. But I think Lacey looked like the better competitor, which shouldn't be the case. But anyway, yeah, solid match, 8 minutes. But yeah, Becky retained, of course, making Lacey Evans tap out to the disarmer. Yeah, fair enough. So Becky 2 belts. And she's walking back to the ring, and then out comes Charlotte. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And Becky's like, what? And then Charlotte's like, yeah, the match is starting now. Yeah, looking up with the massive white teeth and the big massive boobs. Fuck off, Charlotte. I love Charlotte. I just hate her character so much. Yeah, she was just looking all smug, like, yeah, come on, Becky, let's get started. And then, yeah, we get the match, and it's only 6 minutes. Becky's already like worn out for a match with Lacey Evans. Charlotte dominates like quite a lot of it, but you know, Becky does get some offense back in there, but yeah, it looks like there's about to be a count out. But then Lacey Evans comes back and she whacks Becky, and Becky's like, oh, and then due to that distraction, the ref the ref, not the ref didn't see it apparently, and then Charlotte hits a big boot on Becky, and wins. A big boot. When was that a finisher? She could hit a natural selection or something, but yeah, and Charlotte wins. I was like, fucking hell. And now a 9-time women's champion. And yeah, of course, fair enough. I did predict Becky to win both matches, but I did think, she couldn't have both belts for ages, could she? Because, this does limit the division. We need to have one belt on Raw, one belt on SmackDown. So as cool as Becky 2 belts was, yeah, I do think it was the right decision, as much as I hate Charlotte. She was so smug. She was like, yeah, looking all smug. And I was like, fuck off, Charlotte. And yeah, so what was the point of Becky 2 belts then? Why give her both belts at WrestleMania if she was just going to drop, if Charlotte was just going to win back the SmackDown Live Women's belt at the next show? I don't get that. What was the point? Was it just for the shot of Becky having both belts? Because she only had both belts for a month, and then Charlotte won the belt back at Money in the Bank. I was like, so what was the point, really? When you look back at it, whatever. So at least Becky still got the Raw belt, and yet she's pissed off. She goes to attack Lacey, but then she gets double teamed on Lacey and Charlotte. And you're like, oh come on, and we want Bayley, and then hey, don't stop us now. Here comes Bayley. I was like, come on Bayley, please cash in on Charlotte because she was being such a bitch. And it's like all smug and all that. And then, she cashes it on Charlotte. It was great. I can't remember how she pinned Charlotte. I think it was an elbow drop or something. And 1, 2, 3, yes! No, wait, no stopping us now. We're elevated on the floor. Woo! Yeah, Bayley's the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Woo! She cashed in on Charlotte. Get in. I thought this was brilliant. This was brilliant booking. I was really pissed off that Charlotte wouldn't beat Becky for the SmackDown belt. I was like, for fuck's sake. But then, this was great. This was so satisfying just seeing Bayley come out and cash in on Charlotte's smug little bitch face. And go, yes! Nice one, Bayley. And Bayley goes out and celebrates all the crowd. Like, woo! It's great. Great moments. I think everyone's acting like this is Bayley's first big win. Don't forget she beat Charlotte for the SmackDown. Don't forget she beat Charlotte for the Raw Women's Championship back in 2017. And everyone seems to forget that, but it wasn't a great title reign. But hopefully this one's a lot better. But yeah, Bayley's the new champion. Hey, I thought it was great bookings. Now she can be on SmackDown. Becky can obviously still has the Raw belt and she can stay on Raw now. So yeah, I thought it was good booking. Very good booking. And this was a good moment. Yeah, good moment. Then on to a match which, wasn't a big thing. Elias and Roman's backstage and Elias whacks him with the guitar. Then Elias just cuts like a big 5-minute concert on Connecticut and all that. And he's about to leave and then boom, Roman comes out, Superman punch. They get back in the ring. Boom, spear. 1, 2, 3. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Yeah, that was that. Roman beats Elias. Really don't have much to say. Yeah, Roman beat Elias. Probably one of Roman's quickest matches ever. 7 seconds. Yes, that was the show up till then. It was a very weird show, very mixed, I will say. But the final 3 matches I thought were more or less very good. So on to what I think was match of the night probably. Seth Rollins up against AJ Styles. Match for the Universal Championship. Yes, Seth defending his belt. And I thought this was a really good match. It was nearly 20 minutes, and I thought it was a great match. Both guys looked so well matched. This is the first time I've ever seen them face together. Yes, it is Callum. I don't know why he came up in that prediction video, but yeah, this is the very first time they've ever faced each other. It was a really good match in WWE. This was a really good match. Really enjoyed it. There were so many good spots. One of the best spots of the match was Seth goes for a curb stomp, but AJ counters, and he counters it into a Styles clash. Oh! It was wow, I thought for a second, oh shit, AJ won, but no, Seth kicked out. It was great. It was back and forth. It was a really evenly matched contest. It was great. Then Seth, of course, gets the win at the end. Hits him with a kick. Curb stomp, 1, 2, 3. Yep, Seth retains. Obviously, he was going to retain. It's his first defence, but really good match. AJ looked amazing in defeat. Nothing to take away. And then, of course, after the match, AJ and Rollins shake hands. I was like, yeah, good sign of respect. And AJ's like, oh, walk onto the back. And Rollins is like, I'm still the champ, yeah. But I don't think it's the end of the feud. I think we might get a rematch at Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia. So, but yeah, keep this feud going because this was a great first chapter, great first match, and I want to see 2 more matches pretty much. So yeah, keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Really good match, yeah. Then on to the second to last match, we had Kofi Kingston defending his belt up against Kevin Owens, yes, for the WWE Championship. And it was a good match. Could have been a bit longer. It was only 14 minutes, which is is a little bit short for a championship match. I thought it could have gone a little bit longer when you consider like Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan's match at WrestleMania was like 25 minutes. But whatever. It was still a solid match. KO looked great. There was some great spots. Very evenly matched, just like Seth and AJ. Both were hitting spots back and forth. I love KO's storytelling. KO was like, yeah, I'm winning the belt, come on! Like, there was a stunner, a pop-up powerbomb. Kofi keeps kicking out. He was like, ah! There was an SOS, but or Trouble in Paradise, and but no, KO rolls out the ring. I was like, oh crap, is KO actually going to win? Oh dear, because he didn't get to pin him. But no, near the end of the match, he hits Trouble in Paradise again on KO. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Kofi retains just like he should. It was his first pay-per-view defense, even though he's defended it on Raw and SmackDown. And KO didn't look that bad. It was a very strong. It was like AJ. He didn't look bad in defeat because it was a very solid match. Even though it was a little bit short, 14 minutes I think could have been a bit longer, but it wasn't quite as good as Seth and AJ, of course. But it still was a very solid singles match. Yeah, still thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, Kofi's still a champion. But for how much longer? So yeah, and so it wasn't a great show. But those two matches I think made the show for me. Seth Rollins and AJ, and Kofi and Kevin Owens were great matches. Then on to the main event. If you've seen the beginning of the video, you know how this ends. Oh god, right, I'll talk about that in a minute. So we had a Money in the Bank ladder match for a World Championship match contract. Yeah, the Money in the Bank briefcase. So we only had 7 guys to start off with. We had Ali, Andrade, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Finn Bálor, Randy Orton, and Ricochet. Because Sami Zayn got beaten up backstage, we only had 7 guys. And for most of this match was incredible. For 19 minutes, it was an incredible match. Really great. All 7 guys looked amazing. It was brilliant. All 7 guys got time to shine. There was cool RKO spots. Drew McIntyre looked like a beast hitting claymores and everyone. Ali and Andrade had some really cool high flying spots. Ricochet looked amazing. Finn Bálor looked great. It was great. This was turning into one of the best Money in the Bank ladder matches we've ever seen in years. It was brilliant, really good. All guys looked amazing. There was some great ladder spots. There was a move where Ricochet gets whacked on the ladder outside the ring. I can't remember who it was by, but oh my god, it looked so painful. There was a spot where Andrade powerbombs Finn on one of the ladders, and Finn just boom bounces off. I was like, oh my god, it was brutal, but it was fucking amazing. And then it looks like Ali's about to win. Like, oh shit, is Mustafa Ali gonna win? I still call him Mustafa Ali. And then he climbs up the ladder, and like, oh come on Ali, and then boom, 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 boom. What? Brock Lesnar comes running out. I'm like, oh my god, man. What the fuck? And Brock comes out, he tips Ali off the ladder, climbs the ladder, and Brock Lesnar grabs the briefcase. Yeah, and Brock Lesnar is Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh, good god, man. And I was just shocked that I did not see that coming. Brock Lesnar, I thought he might get involved in the Seth Rollins and AJ Styles match because of what happened at WrestleMania, but no. And I guess it did count because it was an 8-man match, but it was 7 men for most of the match, and then Brock comes out as the 8th man. But what a shit way to win it after such an amazing match with all your full-time wrestlers, and then the part-time dickhead comes out, Brock Lesnar, and just wins. What a slap in the face to all your roster, man. And yet you could see them all outside the ring looking at Brock, and I bet Randy and Drew were just like, that fucking dickhead. And Brock's like, yeah. So now Brock's got the briefcase, and he's going to cash in, isn't he? He's going to win. He's going to win one of the belts back. Oh, God, because we're not going to have a failed cash-in again, are we? Because Braun and Baron already failed in the last 2 years, so Brock's got to win. So, oh God, so he's either going to cash in on Rollins at Super Showdown, I think. And yeah, that's not good. I don't want to see Brock become a 3-time Universal Champion. That would be ridiculous. But I have a prediction. I don't think he's going to cash in on Seth, no, because I don't think they're going to have Brock become a 3-time Universal Champion in the space of, 2.5 years? That's ridiculous. So, no, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Brock might cash in on Kofi Kingston. I think because Brock's going to SmackDown because of the Fox deal. So he might cash in on Kofi in a shock move, maybe at Super Showdown or Extreme Rules in a future pay-per-view. And yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I don't think he's going to cash in on Seth because I just don't think they're going to put the Universal belt back on Brock. Not a third time. No, God, please no. So I think he's going to cash in on Kofi. So yeah, and Brock will become a SmackDown champion on SmackDown. I think that's what's going to happen. But still, Brock Lesnar. Oh God, this was not a good decision. Like I think the fan base is so pissed off with this. I mean, I've never seen so many angry face emojis on Facebook. I can't wait to see what other people think of this. I'm going to watch Wrestle Talks video. I'm going to watch Cultaholic's video. But Wrestling with Regret. Just I can't get over this. What a crazy ending. Brock Lesnar is Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh, I'm a bit gutted because I really did want to see Drew McIntyre win it, or Andrade or Ali win it. I think they would have been great picks, but you chose Brock Lesnar, Vince. This is why your ratings are failing. This is why people are hating on the show at the minute. This is why a lot of people now are going to be flocking to AEW because that starts in a few weeks, doesn't it? So no, it starts this week, doesn't it? AEW All or Nothing. I might even watch it myself. Yeah. So yeah, that was Money in the Bank. What a crazy show. It was good. It was good, but I've got to say, wasn't a fan of the Money in the Bank match, even though I did like Bayley winning. Rey Mysterio and Samoa Joe, didn't like. Shane and Miz was fine, but silly ending. Tony Nese and Idavari was good, but the crowd didn't give a shit. Becky Lynch, Lacey Evans was good. I didn't like how Charlotte beat her, but the thing with Bayley cashing in was brilliant, so that was well done. Roman and Elias was just nothing. Seth and AJ, probably match of the night. Incredible, really good match. Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens, very good too. And yeah, the Money in the Bank ladder match, the main event, was brilliant until Brock Lesnar came out and ruined it. God. Yeah, so yeah, guys, those have been my money. That's been my Money in the Bank reaction video. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll be back probably in a few days because Game of Thrones finished last night, so I watched it, of course, and I'm definitely going to be doing a Game of Thrones season 8 review. Probably tomorrow or Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Oh boy. But in terms of wrestling, I'll be back very soon, probably not long at all. I'll probably be back maybe in a week or so with Callum for our Super Showdown predictions, yes, in Saudi Arabia. So Goldberg and Undertaker, can't wait. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all either for my Game of Thrones review in a few days, or I'll see you for my Super Showdown review prediction video with Callum, probably in about a week or so. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you all very soon.